Hey Star Fam, thanks for tuning in. We're here again today for another quick energy check-in using the Everyday Witch Tarot. So, getting right into it. This is just going to be a quick general reading. Alright, let's see. Oh, the Knight of Swords. Okay, so Knight of Swords could be a person, could be an air sign. Not necessarily gender specific, but this could be a gentleman. And with swords being about air, communication, thoughts, this could be some kind of messages coming in quickly. This could also be an indicator of travel. Definitely some kind of fast communication. This could be text messages I'm getting as well. Some kind of forward movement, but with aggression as well too. This could be arguments. This could be some kind of fight. But yeah. Let's see if we can get a little bit more context. Oh, what's going on with the Knight of Swords? Sorry guys, as I was saying before, this is just going to be a quick general reading. Just to see what the energies are like around the Star Fam. Alright. So the next card out is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, this could be a fire sign, although not necessarily. Again, it's not even necessarily gender specific. But wands are, they're the suit of fire and passion and creativity and drive and motivation to take action. In this image here, we can see this king here. It looks like he's going over some kind of strategy, some kind of war strategy, or something, pointing to the map in the background. Although for some reason, I'm also kind of getting teacher vibes. This could be about some kind of online lesson. Don't know why I'm picking up on that. Otherwise, it could be wanting to move forward, putting something into action, putting some kind of plan into motion, or trying to organize something quickly. Could be having to reorganize some kind of online work. Could be an online presentation. I mean, if you're working from home and you're having to do a presentation on Zoom or one of those apps or programs. Let's see. Right. Okay, the next card out is the Two of Swords. Right. So with this card, it's the vibe I'm getting is like taking a shot in the dark. I mean, as we see here, we've got this individual here, and they're blindfolded, and yet they're still trying to hit this mark. I mean, it looks as if they already have hit the bullseye. Um, so I kind of feel like this is a situation where maybe you're operating blind as to like how the other person, the other side, like for example, if it's a business, you're not sure how it's been received from the other end. Again, it could be because it's a virtual meeting that you weren't able to see the other people's faces, even though they saw you. One of those kind of things where it feels like you're just, it's like, it feels like you're just talking to yourself almost, like you can't see what's going on around you, but you're still just kind of, you're just going for it. You're still trying to hit the mark, nonetheless. Um, I kind of feel like you're not completely on your own or as alone in this situation as you think you are. Because as you can see, this person, she's got her two familiars. She's got the crow and she's got the cat familiars. So I kind of feel like even though you feel like you might not have support around you, you do. This could be from your team. Again, if this is your work team backing you up. But yeah, it's like you kind of have the feeling like you're just kind of taking shots in the dark, I mean, traditionally, it's also about not having enough information. So it could be that you're trying to move forward with some kind of action, even though for some reason you don't have all the information that you need moving forward. But a choice has to be made, and swiftly. So, the time for kind of indecision, like you just don't have the time for that at the moment, and it's like you're just kind of having to just take a stab in the dark. Hmm. It could be that you're covering for somebody out of necessity, and you're not entirely sure of what you're doing, so you feel like you're doing this blind. But I mean, don't worry about it because look, even though there is uncertainty, well, I'm not even sure if this person is uncertain to be honest, because the way that they're hitting the bullseye so well. So it could be that even though you are feeling like you're a little bit out of your depth and that you don't know enough, it's like you're still making it work and you're still you're still saying all the right things and hitting the right marks, and you got all of your facts right, and everything you're saying it's just hitting the mark. um yeah, I'm getting that it could be that you've had to step into some kind of leadership role quite quickly, quite last minute, you know um yeah, and so you're just kind of taking you know shots in the dark. um but I mean, again, you seem to be doing quite a good job at it, so let's see what else the cards have to say about this spread. Let's see what more information we can get about this spread for my star fam. I mean, again, guys, it's a general reading, so taking it how it resonates, right? It could just be it's either way, either whatever the circumstances, basically the main gist of it is you're feeling like you're being thrust into some sort of leader type position, or having to cover somebody, put something into action really quickly on the spur of the moment. And it kind of feels like you're just winging it. Like you kind of feel like you're not entirely prepared due to maybe how quickly everything kind of happened. So that could be, for example, kids schooling, having to step in as a role of a teacher, or it could be, and not exactly knowing what to do because, it could be even just not understanding or not knowing how to explain your lessons to your kids in a way that they'll understand. You know what I mean? Or it could have been that there was some kind of conflict. Well, I don't know. It doesn't look like it has been too much of um of an inconvenience for you. Um, in the sense that you didn't really have the time to do it, or you couldn't make the time to do it, so much as it's like the lack of time to prepare, you know? I hope that makes sense. Again, if it's not like about having to step in as teachers for the kids, it could be, again, covering somebody for work if they were supposed to do some kind of presentation, and they ended up having some kind of situation and not being able to do it. So you've had to step in and feeling like you haven't got all the information, but you're just kind of, doing your best with what you do know and kind of winging it, right? All right, guys. Right, so the next card out was the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands traditionally is about some kind of celebration. As we can see in this card here, you've got all of these people here, and they're definitely celebrating, having a good time. Usually, it's a card about weddings, marriages. But again, it doesn't necessarily have to be the case. It's just an indication of some kind of celebration. It's usually some kind of family celebration, so it could be some kind of birthday or something. So I kind of feel like whatever you were however you were able to manage, again, even, not fully knowing what was going on, I feel like you definitely hit the marks, and it looks like, it ends up working out well in the end. So if it is a work thing, so yeah, you do end up landing that client, and it causes for a celebration at work. Could as well be not just at work, but at home. Well, I mean, if you're working from home, then yeah. You work celebration from home. All right. Let's see what other information we can get. Any more insight about this spread? Alright. Had quite a few pop out. So the next cards out are the Page of Pentacles, King of Cups. The Tower. Ace of Wands. The Knight of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, a second, guys. Just bear with me. Just trying to get these lined up nicely so that you can see everything clearly. All right. Hang on a second while I just take this in, guys. All right, guys. Okay, so sorry about that. What I'm seeing is, all right. So you've had some kind of situation happen where at the last second, very quickly, you've had to step in for somebody to do some kind of presentation or some kind of teaching or yeah, I feel like this is some kind of presentation for a client. You weren't exactly fully prepared, but you ended up acing it anyways. And the clients loved it. So it was a cause for celebration amongst you and your colleagues. Now, I kind of get the feeling that you're getting, with these celebrations, you probably ended up getting an offer, either a promotion or a raise, because pages could be about offers. They're about new things. They're young people, so young, new. So this could be a new offer for a raise in your salary, or it could be an offer for a promotion, or it could be an offer for both. This could also be, after you were celebrated by your higher ups, them promising better things and, kind of wanting to see where else you can go and how far you can go in your company, and I feel like, a lot of it has to do with how well you handled yourself, because this I feel like is you, the King of Cups. You're presenting as the King of Cups here and the King of Wands. So as far as the taking charge and, really stepping up to the plate when you were needed. And the King of Cups as far as, basically handling this situation so well. I feel like you really ended up finessing it. Especially knowing that that this was last second, and knowing how, ill prepared you were, and yet even though you didn't have all the information, and there were some things that you were in the dark about, you still aced it, and you made it look easy. You just stayed so calm and cool and collected the whole time and didn't panic. I mean, like the King of Cups, he's, the king of his emotions, and he's known for being quite stoic, but that's just because he has such good control and mastery over his emotions that sometimes it could come across as a little bit cold, but it's not that he's unfeeling. It's just, again, he just a control to the level where it's coming across as stoic. You know what I mean? But if you look really close into his eyes, he kind of looks like, a little bit terrified. But despite being worried on the inside, managed to keep such a calm, cool, collected, and skillful, look on the outside. And that really helped you pull this off. And it's like, you've got the Tower card, and, usually the Tower is about unexpected change. It could be, it's usually, not usually, but traditionally, it is a card about, maybe a situation that needed being brought down, like some kind of life where the foundations were not stable and it wasn't sustainable, and the universe kind of had to give you that nudge to get you to change, but this card also indicates like a surprise out of nowhere. You know what I mean? There are many different ways that you can interpret this card, and I kind of feel like in this situation, you definitely, while you were going through this, it definitely felt like you were being rocked, deep down inside, because you felt like you had no idea, well, not no idea, but you weren't 100% sure of what was going on. And it's like you didn't even know that you could pull something like that off, And I kind of feel like, you doing this, and you absolutely just killing this presentation, came as a shock to, like your bosses and your higher ups, and so. Oh, I'm also getting that this offer might come as a shock. As for the amount of money, the amount of responsibility that you're going to take on, could be that the client really likes you and wants to keep you on the team. So that's kind of coming as a shock as well. Again, it's not necessarily everybody. But for some of you, definitely I feel that, Or I definitely feel like your hires up are extremely impressed with your work, and I kind of feel like this, because we got the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles could be about, that new offer, the new direction, that new career path that you're going to go down, that more prosperous route that you're going to take. Obviously you weren't expecting this, because I don't think anyone was expecting you to have to come in last second, right? So it kind of comes as a shock out of nowhere to now be getting this this new offer, and I kind of feel like it's like they want to hear more from you, more of your ideas. I don't know, maybe you were really just kind of making stuff up as you go on, and really use your power of charm and charisma, to work your way around any tricky questions, You know, and maybe that's part of the reason why they asked you to step up, is because, again, the King of Wands is somebody who is charismatic and charming and good at schmoozing. And he's a great leader because he can, you know, he inspires passion in people. You know, he's definitely inspirational. Um, you know, and he gets people motivated. He gets people, you know, wanting to follow him. Um, you know, and so I kind of feel like you're, I want to say smooth talking, your swift thinking, and smooth talking, um, you know, really helped you shine, you know, and made you look like a pro, even if you didn't have all of the information. Um, you know what I mean? Um, and so, yeah, that didn't go unnoticed. Um, so it's like now, you know, you're getting more recognition. Um, you know, maybe this new offer for a new direction in your career at your company, um, new offer for a raise, salary increase, you know, because they didn't know that you had that in you, but boom, you surprised everybody. And now you're getting the surprise offer. Um, you know, because again, aces as well are new beginnings, and they could be new offers. So this could be something that's a little bit more creative. Your role might take on something that's a little bit more creative than what you're used to doing. um, but I get the feeling it's like ideas. Somebody likes the way that you think, and they like your creativity, and they like your ideas. um, hmm. And I kind of feel like this is now gonna ignite, like it's gonna ignite a new passion in you as well, you know? Um, because we're going from the Ace of Wands to the Knight of Wands. And, you know, the Knight of Wands, traditionally is kind of known a bit as like the playboy of the tarot deck. You know, but not necessarily in a bad way. He's, again, he's about, he's a fiery card, wands being the sign of fire. So he's about all things passion, motivation, creativity, um, you know, but he also likes to challenge himself. As you can see, he's here. He's about to challenge, you know, a dragon. You know what I mean? Um, so I kind of feel like this, you know, this situation is kind of just gonna really ignite a creative spark inside you, um, that's gonna get you motivated, um, you know, in your career, right? And I feel like it's, you know, you're gonna wanna, it's like you're gonna want to take more chances now that your eyes have been opened up to what you yourself are capable of. Because I kind of get the feeling that maybe you didn't even realize that you had this in you and that you were able to do this. Um, you know? And so maybe now that's why you're definitely feeling on top of the world, like you can take on a dragon, you know? But be careful there, Knight. And now we come to the final card, the Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, really. Um, so yeah, as you can see here, this person here is looking quite content. She's got all of her cups lined up behind her. Um, looking quite happy on the beach. This is about like emotional fulfillment, a dream coming true, so to speak. Um, you know, so this could be that you've always I mean, who wouldn't want a raise, you know? Who wouldn't want more money and a better position? But I just kind of feel like now, with what's happened, it's really just, it's motivated you to really just take more chances and follow your dreams, you know? I really get the feeling that this is shaking you up. Not only in the moment about like being nervous, or maybe it turns out that you weren't even as nervous as you thought you would be, you know? And hence how you ended up acing everything, even with your eyes closed, you know? But it definitely feels like you've now this win has definitely shaken up the way you think about life now, you know? And it's like now you're really inspired to take more chances and maybe try things that you thought were impossible before, you know? Because I mean, yeah, it looks like he's about to go and take on this dragon, but he's still quite far away from it, you know? So, he's still staking it out and checking it out. So it's almost like you're maybe having another look at a goal that you had before that you always thought was unattainable, and now you're coming back to have another look at it, now that you're feeling like a little bit more confident in yourself. It's like you're going back to reevaluate them to see if this goal really is outside of your reach as you're believing it to be, you know? And I just feel like you want to take more chances. Take more chances on the things that make you happy, you know? It's like that saying, fortune favors the bold, you know? It's like you've all of a sudden gotten this massive like creative spark awaken in your career, you know? And it's making you really happy, you know? So that's really good. It's always nice, and especially to discover these wonderful things about ourselves, especially when they're liberating and freeing, or when we realize that we're actually a lot better than we give ourselves credit for, you know? Kind of makes you wonder how many things that you never tried because you always thought, oh, I'm not good enough, you know? But because of this situation happening the way it is and you having to step up, you finally starting to realize that, you are capable, you know? And, you do have good ideas. And you are quite skilled and talented at what you do and what you know? And you should celebrate that, you know? Definitely, I feel like you're starting to, you're going to start to come out of your shell a lot more and start taking a bit more risks, which is good. I feel like that will actually make you a lot happier in the long run, just being able to grow, you know? Because it's so weird, you start out as a king, and you're showing your your inner powers, your inner reign, as a king, both of your emotions and of your creative talents, your drive, your passion, your capability, but then it's like it almost like this catches you by surprise, you know? Like your capability catches you by surprise, even. Not just your boss, who you impressed. You know? It catches you by surprise because look, you then go from king back to being knight. You know what I mean? So it's like now you've got it, now that you know that you have it in you, it's like you want to start exercising it. It being like that, you know, that confident, the capabilities, you know, and the way that you were able to really just step up and take charge and deliver this presentation, you know, and be really darn good at it as well too, you know. So it's like it's awakened like a new, not just a new passion in yourself, you know, but a new understanding of yourself, a new understanding of how capable you are. You know, a good understanding, a better understanding of, you know, how skillful you actually are. When it comes to work, etc. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit distracted. Anyways, I think I am going to leave that here for now. I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. Congratulations on absolutely knocking it out the ballpark at work. If this is you, congratulations on the promotion, on the new direction of your career. And I hope you do continue to surprise yourself with your talents, you know? You know, you are a lot more skilled and more competent and capable and smart, you know, and skilled and creative, than you give yourself credit for, you know? So, you know, yeah. You've got every right to be happy and proud of yourself for this job well done, yeah? All right, guys. I'm going to leave that here. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.